Hi guys, how you doing? My name is Lynette. If you're new, I make videos on planning, budgeting, and some things about my lifestyle. This is an Erin Condren Monthly Deluxe planner, and this is where I budget every month. So I wanted to do December because December we do waste a lot of money, and I wanted to get through it. I didn't want to wait until the last date to do my budget. So far, I just put the stickers in for when my bills are due. I haven't filled out any of the bills. I decorated a little bit. The page before, I just put December. This is where I like to take pictures and put pictures like memory keeping. Let me show you October, a little bit of October. So that's what I usually do. And that I'm going to do in the end of the month. But I wanted to get the budgeting over with. So I'm going to start filling in the information. I'm going to put all my bills here and put them in each date they're due. And I'm gonna speed it up for you because this might take a while because I like to write neat in my planner, so I'll just speed this up. To fill out the bills on this side, sometimes I like to use this stencil. This is from Erin Condren. I have two of them here. This is just like to write nice letters. And this is just for boxes and flags and stuff like that. So I'm going to use this. Now I'm going to write the bills to the right. So I got that done. I'm only going to fill in the amounts that I already know. The electric I have to wait for the end of the month, of course. Spectrum is going to be 70. That doesn't change. Water, I don't know. Metro, my car insurance is always the same. So let me just write 225. And as I pay off the bills, I'll just check mark them over here. So the month is done. Now we're gonna go to the next page. And what I like to do on this page is write my savings accounts. Because I have a lot of savings accounts because I like to separate my money. And I like to write the balances on the first of every month. So that's what I'm gonna do over here. I'm going to be using these stickers, trying to keep it with a green theme. And this is from Erin Condren Monthly booklet. And this is the last month. So what I like to do over here, I like to use this flag. Just put it over here. And I'm going to write savings accounts. Going to list them all. So like I said, what I like to do here is I list the bank account's balance on the first of every month, and I add up. I'm gonna write total over here, and I add them all up the beginning of the month. And the reason I have so many bank accounts is that's the way I stay organized. So for my checking account, that's where my checks get deposited. All the money goes there first, and I automatically have it withdrawn to the other bank accounts. So automatically I send to my savings accounts. My savings accounts has my $1,000 emergency fund. I try to send to it $50 a month, and I try to maintain $1,000. I only use that for emergencies. And then the Capital One account, that's like my Christmas account. So the way I do Christmas is starting January, I send from the checkings $100 every month to this account. And by December, I already have 1,000, and that's matter of fact, that's what I'm using right now. I take these 1,000 out, and I use it for birthday gifts, decorations, the meals that I'm gonna cook for Christmas and the holidays. So that's how I do that, and it's a lot easier than just waiting for December to come and then just trying to take it out from the money that you're getting paid with. The money you get paid with, normally, you already have it for your bills. So this is a lifesaver for me, you know. And my other bank account is a Synchrony bank account. And this, I'm trying to save up for a 3 months to 6 months emergency fund. And what I want to do with that is have some money in the bank just in case I do not get paid, I lose my job, anything happens to me. I'll have at least 3 months saved up to pay my expenses for my rent, my car, food, grocery. So that way I'm not in a situation that I'm just flat broke and I'm you know, I could get evicted and bad stuff like that happen. So then there's my 401k account. That's just the account from my job. I put some money away, and it depends your employment. They match you a certain percent. So I just like to know how much I have there for the first of every month. I have Walmart stocks, so I like to know what they are worth in the beginning of every month. And I have a Vanguard account, which I bought some other stocks, and I like to write that balance. So that's what this page is for. So on this page, I like to put goals, unexpected bills, some important things I want to remember for this month, and I do my credit scores in the bottom. So that's all written up. So what I like to do on this side, like I said, I decorated a little bit. I'm going to write my goals, my unexpected bills. I like to put my credit scores in the bottom, TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax. So I try to do this before the first of the month. Now I'm going to decorate it a little bit. I like these little light bulbs. I think I'm going to use them over here. Over here. I'm going to put this boot up here. Maybe the glove on the other side. I think that looks good. So now we're going to go to the next page. This video is from Erin Condren, by the way. So this is where I start my budget. On this side, I try to put my income. I like to do it like this. Since it's Christmas, I'm going to use these. So right around here, I put that one. And this is going to be income. So I have to leave a couple lines for the income. I like to block it off. I think it just looks nicer. I just want to highlight the top because the top is going to say income again. Budget, actual. So I'm going to list the type of budget, how much I think I'm going to get for the month. And then at the end of the month, I'm going to write the actual. And we're going to total it up. So that's how I do that. I'm going to skip a couple lines. Then I'm going to do the present. This next part is going to be my savings. So I'm going to draw some lines again. I'm going to highlight it. So what I like to do here is I put my bank accounts, the savings ones, and I put with my budget how much I think I could put away in each one. But I do have a set amount, so I try to keep to that. Stuff happens. Maybe you won't be able to save that month, so I put this column which says the actual that I could deposit and the balance of the bank account. So I'm just gonna highlight it so I know what each one is and the total. And of course I messed this up, so I'm gonna have to put stickers. I'm gonna put another present so it looks like I did it on purpose. See? Good as new. I'm gonna put this sticker here so it doesn't look so boring. Now we'll go to the next page. This is where I write my expenses. So I'm gonna do the same to the top. I've been doing this for years. I've been highlighting it like this and then writing it over. I just like the way it looks. So for my expenses, we're gonna divide them again. It's gonna be fixed, debt, and variable. So I wrote in my fixed bills. So I'm just gonna write how much each one is. And I know them from memory. So I put in my rent, the water, Spectrum, which is my internet, my cell phones with Metro, my subscriptions, I just added them all up. And my car insurance, those things never change. Now over here we're gonna do my debt. So in my debt, I just pay my car. So I put the account, the payment, the balance. I gotta go into the car account. I'll just write down how much I own on the 1st of December. I total it up. And then the last part is gonna be the variable. These are my variable expenses. Everyone's variable expenses is different. So these are mine. Maybe you have some of these. Maybe you have additional ones. Maybe you don't need all of these. Like it's December and you know we have extra expenses in December. So for electric, it's coming less, but since I'm gonna put Christmas tree lights up and all of that, I'm gonna budget 200. Grocery is gonna be 500. That's what I usually do. I try to do 100 per person. For restaurants, I don't try to go over 200. For the home, I do have some money saved up for Christmas, but I might need some help there. So I'm gonna put 150 extra. Gasoline is really expensive right now, so every time I fill up my tank is 40, so I'm gonna do 200. For beauty, I'm gonna put 100 because I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna buy myself stuff for Christmas, so and it's probably gonna be skincare and makeup and stuff. For clothes, I do buy my kids clothes and myself, so that's gonna go up for sure. That's gonna be like 300. Personal, I'm gonna say 200. Medical, I shouldn't have anything come up, but I always do 100. And for miscellaneous, I'm gonna bump it up to 100. I usually do 50. But right now, I was thinking about, I have a bunch, like my garage lights broke. I had to buy some extension cords for the Christmas tree. Like there was a bunch of stuff that I needed, so I'm gonna just add a little bit more there. So right here is gonna be the actual, what I really wasted in December. I try to stick as close to this as I can. I have everything written down on my phone, so I know how much I'm wasting each category. So, but we're gonna have to wait for the end of December for that. Since I don't want it to be just like this, let's put this believe sticker here. This little star underneath. So that looks good. And what I do on the next 2 pages, I write variable and then I write notes over here. And here I just want to add up what I wasted, like in a summary, and any notes I need to put. Let me set it up. So here what I do, after all this is added up, I write my income for the month, I subtract the fixed, I subtract the variable, I subtract the debt, I subtract any money I sent to savings, and if I invested some money, I'll subtract it too. And it also go down to 0. I do a 0-based budget. That means everything I earn, I have to put it back out there. I just don't leave it in the bank, because if I leave it in my bank, I'm gonna waste it. On this side, I use it for notes. Anything important that happens that I want to take note of, that I want to remember, any really big expense, or any luck I had, maybe some extra cash, extra money, I'm gonna put it here. Let me decorate it a little bit. So I just put these 3 boxes just to decorate. So I'm just gonna write in any important notes. So these 2 pages are gonna be my transaction log. So I'm gonna highlight it. So what I do here, every time I waste money, I take down the date. I write down here in description exactly what I bought. Saying Amazon, I ordered a headset. That's what I'm gonna write. I'm gonna put into a category. It has to go into one of these categories. It's either gonna be for the home, it's either gonna be beauty, clothes, it's something personal, miscellaneous. And then I'm gonna put the amount, and then I'm gonna see how much I wasted in the month. I always do 2 pages. Usually I only fill out this side because usually there's a lot of lines here. But for Christmas, like November and December, I do fill up both lines because we shop a lot. I guess it's not only me, I guess everybody. So that's it. That's my budget for December. It's all ready to go. All I need to do is fill up my income, which I'm gonna do it off the camera, and how much money I sent to my savings. And this, I'll just add up in the end of the month. So that's how I do my budget every month. That's how I've done it this year. You see, this is the last month. I'm done. Next year, I'm going to do something different. And I use Erin Condren stickers. I like to use highlighters just so I could see really fast the totals. I decorate a little bit so it's not too boring. And I'm very detailed. You don't have to be this detailed, but I'm already used to it. I have a couple more videos on the November budget and like a basic budget video that I made. So I'm going to link them in the end. And I'll see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.